Alright, excellent squad built, great spring training. I cannot wait to unleash this team on the Bundesliga. Hello? Speaking? There's been an accident? What do you mean there's been an accident? What sort of accident? Well, is anybody hurt? Ian Post? How long for? 3 weeks? Mate, the season's only 5 weeks long. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 17 at the Berlin Flamingos on the Baseball Journeyman, and today we get the new season underway against the Solingen Aligators, whatever they're called. But the big disappointing news from spring training was a 3-week injury to our MVP signing, Ian Post. So missing for 3 weeks. Now, given the way that the schedule is really compact, that's almost half the season off. So it's equivalent of sort of a 5-6 month injury in Major League Baseball. So it's devastating, but we'll just try and get him fit and get by without him as long as we possibly can. So that's definitely a big blow. Now, we have had a player that we've re-signed as well through spring training, and that is a return of Fabian Glatzer. Now, he is a German, he's only 20. He had a relatively serious injury, so he missed all of last season. He was a free agent. We've got him back, 2-year deal, I think it was, on 18 grand for the year. We'll just kind of see how he goes. He's got a bit of depth in the bullpen, if and when we need him. He has started games for the Flamingos before we got here, but I don't know that he's a starter. Doesn't have the stamina for it. But he should be useful out of the bullpen, though he's struggled previously, so maybe not as useful as I'm perhaps thinking. But anyway, it's depth. It's depth, and we could definitely use some depth. Now, one other thing to catch you up on, and that regards Kolja Roshek, who has actually retired from the game now. Now, we did pose the question last episode, should he be inducted into our Baseball Journeyman Hall of Fame? And ultimately, you guys said no, he should not. Only got 50% of the vote. Obviously, 75% is required. And so he does not enter the Hall of Fame. So again, was he worthy of it? Obviously not. 2-time All-Star. He did win a Platinum Stick Award before, was that the first season we were here? Probably before we got here, but so he didn't do that for us. I think it was a 1-time All-Star for us. Averaged, I think it was about 380, wasn't it? But you guys have said not good enough, and to be honest, I think I agree with you. If Nick Urbanus didn't get in at the Storks, then I don't think Kolja Roshek gets in at the Flamingos. Now let's go and have a look and see how spring training got on, and let me tell you, it went very, very well indeed. Look at that, 6-0, absolutely dominating. So just absolutely brilliant stuff. We have a look at the preseason predictions as well, and we are predicted to have a very nice season indeed. 27 wins, only the 1 defeat. If you look at the hitting leaders, Drew Campbell, Grandberg, one of the new boys, Cabina, one of the new boys, we've got 3 in the top 5 of batting. The Hoff and Gomez, our first 2 choice starters, are both in the top 3 of pitching. So this is anything to go by, and we saw from the Storks, and even from our time at the Flamingos so far, it's relatively accurate. We could be in for a very, very special season indeed. I'll have a look at the home screen here. You can kind of see there's not obviously too much to catch you up on this front. If we go and have a quick look at how spring training got on, you can see there's 2 marquee results here. A 25-0 result against the Hamburg Steelers, 15 runs in the 7th. That was obviously one good result, but I think the headline is 20-0 over the Bonn Capitals. Absolutely smashed their little backsides in, and it was brilliant. Look at this from Byron Mills Jr., a 3-run home run, then a grand slam the very next innings. 8 RBIs he hit this game. Obviously, it's preseason, it doesn't ultimately mean anything, but not a bad way to start things off, was it? I think that's everything I had to catch you up on for spring training. Let's go get opening day underway against the Solingen Aligators. And this is it, our first team for the season. Our first game for our manager, Almenza. So it's Drew Campbell leading us off in left field. It is Helber batting second at shortstop. Byron Mills Jr., the catcher, bats third. Devlin Grandberg cleans up at first base. Cabina is a designated hitter batting 5. Leo Burra, back from last season, bats 6 at second base. David Koch, now he comes in to replace the injured Post. We've had him at the club for a while. He's a youngster, 21 he is now. He came in and did well in spring training. So the fact he's a youngster, he's got good defensive ratings as well. We're going to give him a chance. We're going to give him a chance and see how he goes. So that's the man that's come in to replace Post. Marcel Vockel back from last year. He bats 8 in center field. Tonis Pepe, he's back from last year. Moves over to third base defensively, but still bats 9. It's Benninghoff on the mound for us. And we're up against Eric Yardley for them. Let's go and have a quick look at Mr. Yardley. Good movement and control. everything else there is not too great. He hasn't pitched in the Bundesliga before. He did well in an independent league last season with an ERA of 150. But his WAR and ERA plus was good at 280. WHIP was just over 1. So he's decent, isn't he? He's decent, but we've got a good team. I'm excited to see us in action. Let's get the season underway. I'm so excited I've forgotten how to talk. Now, we do have a few players coming up on milestones. So I'll sort of go through those as we see them for the first time through the batting order particularly. But it's going to be Hoff to start us off on the mound. And let's see what he can do to the first man. And that is a strikeout for Hoff. He got 178 of those last season. I wonder if he can do even better this time around. It's this guy coming up to bat now. 1-2's the count. Another strikeout for the Hoff. Is this the year? Let me know what you think in the comments. First of all, how you think we'll do this season. But is this the year? We've already seen one perfect game with Ian Profs. Is that... Well, it's not going to be this game, is it? The perfect game for the Hoff. But will we see a perfect game for Hoff this season? It's an almost impossible thing to predict. Chances are no, we won't, as Hunter Lewis comes in the bat. 1-2's the count, and it's another strikeout for the Hoff. 4 batters faced, 3 strikeouts, a little infield swinging bunt thing, and now we go to work with our all-star batting lineup, and it is Drew Campbell to lead us off. Of course, his on-base percentage last year was absolutely ridiculous, and he starts us off with a hit as well. I think his on-base percentage was over 600 last year. And he gets us a leadoff single, which is excellent. It brings up Helber, the first time we've seen him in a Flamingos shirt. Another full count. Helber. That's back up the middle, and we're 2 for 2 in terms of hits. Is Campbell going to go to third? No, he stays at second. And it brings up last year's batting extraordinaire, Byron Mills Jr., who batted over 500. First pitch swing from Byron. That's been popped up. Should be a simple catch in centre field. The runners go back, and that is one away. And Drew Campbell, cheeky, takes himself to third. 1 out, runners at the corners, and it's going to be Granberg. Now, Granberg has 97 career hits. We can see he's got a lot of power about him as well. He's in the cleanup position. Another full count. Granberg, has he introduced himself? Oh, he has! Isn't it score? No, it's off the wall. It's a double. It's not a double, it's a triple. Granberg, is he going to get there? He does. A 2 RBI triple for Granberg. That's how you introduce yourself to the Flamingos fans. It's a 98th career hit for him as well. 2 RBIs across the plate. We're 2-0 up, and it's Kai Kubina. A first look at him in a Flamingos shirt. Now, he has 99 career RBIs. Can he get number 100? Yes, he can. Kai Kubina, well done. Congratulations, mate. 100 RBIs, and you've only had 1 at bat as a Flamingo. So it's 3-0 with 1 out, runner at first, and it's Leo Burra, another of our returning players from last year. We're looking for the steal. Is he going to get there? Yes, he is. Simple. Simple as you like, Kabina with the stolen base. And it is Burra now with a runner at second. Another full count. This guy's arm is going to be gone before we know it, and that is up the middle by Burra. Is that going to score a run? Surely it is. Yes, it is. It's an RBI double for Leo Burra. He picks up where he left off last season. We're 4-0 up in the first. Burra on a 16-game hitting streak, and it brings up David Koch, not a first career at bat, but he is yet to get a hit. He's yet to get a home run. Kochi gets, well, it's a hit. Not the sort of first career hit he probably wanted, but runners at first and second now for Vokal with only 1 away. 1-0's the count. Vokal. That could be a double play. There's 1. No, it's an error. It's a shambles. The Alligators are an absolute shambles. He loads the bases for Tonis Pape. And let's see what he can do. 1-1. Pape up the middle. And Pape with the single. That's going to score 1. Is it going to score 2? Yes, it is. And it's already 6-0 in the first. Only 1 out. And we're going around for the second time. This could be a long old game. Drew Campbell. 3-0. Drew Campbell draws the walk. Loads the bases again. This time for Helber. Helber is 1 for 1, of course. 2-2's the count on him. Helber lines it out to first. Oh, and Drew Campbell is caught going the wrong way, and that'll do it. 6 runs crossed the plate in the first. And let's see what the Hoff can do as he faces Nolan Lang. And if anything's to go by from history, 6 runs is already almost, it should already be enough for Hoff to get the win here. He hits the first man though, brings up Schultz. 1-2's the count. Schultz pops it up. Going back out there is Vockel. Should be a simple catch just near the track. He makes it, and the runner will stay at first as well. Excellent play. That's one away for Connings to come up. 2-2. Another strikeout for Hoff. That's 4 now, isn't it? 2 away in the top of the second. Arndt comes up to bat. 2-0. He's hit another one. Calm down, Hoff. Calm down. Brings up Miller. Let's see what he can do. 2-2. Another strikeout for Hoff. That'll do it for the innings. Hoff with 5 strikeouts of the 6 outs that we've got. Byron Mills Jr. to lead us off. He's 0 for 1 today. Unlike Byron. 1-1. Byron Mills. It's an infield hit, is it? Oh, he got out of the box quickly. It is an infield hit. And there we go. Not how you would have predicted Mills to get his first hit of the season. Granberg now, who of course hit that 2 RBI triple last time up. What can he do this time? Draws the walk, and that is 2 on, no one out for Kai Kabina, who of course got the RBI last time up. 1-2's the count. What can Kai do? He strikes out. That is 1 away for Leo Burra, who hit an RBI double last time. 0-1's the count on Burra. Burra gets another hit. Is that going to bring Byron Mills Jr. home? He's looking for it. He's looking for it, and he gets there. Leo Burra, 2 for 2. 2 RBIs as well. It's 7-0 now, and that'll do it for their pitcher. Made short work of him, and it's David Kosh coming in now. First pitch swing, looking for a first career hit, and Koshy has got to keep waiting. That's popped up. Runners will go back, and that is 2 away, and it's going to bring up Vockel now, who is 0 for 1. 1-1's the count. Vockel gets a good piece of that to the fence in right centre field. It's going to score 1. It should score 2. Is it a triple for Vockel? He just keeps going at second, and it's a 2 RBI double for Marcel Vockel. It's 9-0. And is there a mercy rule? Tonis Pape, who got a 2 RBI single last time up. Can he get another one here? He's got it up the middle, and Tonis Pape has 3 RBIs. What is going on? It's 10-0. It's 10-0 in the second innings. Drew Campbell. Let's see what he can do. 1-2's the count. Drew Campbell has hit all of that, and it is out of here. A 2-run home run for Drew Campbell. A first home run of the season for the Flamingos. It's 12-0 in the second. And it might be a good season, this one. It might be a record-breaking season if this keeps going. Luca Helber comes up. He's 1 for 2 today. 2 out, no one on. See if you can clear a fence for me, mate. He can't clear a fence, but he can get himself a base hit. A 2-out single for Helber. And that's going to bring up Byron Mills Jr. now, who is 1 for 2. 1-0's the count. Byron Mills Jr. again lines it out. And that'll do it for the second. But 6 runs across the plate. We've scored 12 runs on 12 hits. Medina comes up. He's 0 for 1 to face Hoff. And Hoff gets himself a strikeout. Excellent stuff. 6 strikeouts for the 7 outs. Matapritz comes up to bat. No idea how you say that name. Full count. And he walks him. Hoff now with a runner at first to face Matera, who is 1 for 1 today. Full count. And that is 12-2. Well, that's a shame, isn't it, Hoff? It went 386 feet over left field. And Drew Campbell, the man that hit our home run, just watched that one sail over his head. And it's 12-2. And suddenly, Hoff, your ERA doesn't look so good. Your ERA's over 7. Hunter Lewis comes in the bat. 0-2, is the count. It's another strikeout for Hoff. 7 strikeouts he has now. Nolan Lang comes in. He got walked or hit, I think, last time up. This time up, he gets struck out. That'll do it for the top of the third. 8 strikeouts already for Hoff. And let's see what Granberg can do. He's 1 for 1. Got walked last time up. This time up, he has got himself a leadoff single through the right side of the infield and out there. And that is career hit number 98, I think, now for Granfield, isn't it? No, number 99. He's got these on 99 career hits. Kabina comes in to bat. 1-1's the count on him. He has hit into a double play, has he? Run, Kabina. A well-turned double play. And are we going to score no runs in this innings? It's Leo Burra who's 2 for 2. First pitch swing from Leo. Burra gets a good piece of that. Rips it through the left side of the infield. A 2-out single for Leo. No, it's an error. It's a 2-out double for Leo. He'll just get the single, I would imagine. But Kosh now with a chance to get a first career hit. 1-1's the count on him. Come on, Koshy. He's hit it well. Is it going to drop in? Left field's going across, and it has dropped in, has it? Well done. A first career hit for Mr. Kosh. So you love to see it. I wasn't sure if left field was going to get to that or not. So Marcel Vockel now with 2 out, runner at first. We do score a run, and Vockel has hit that well. Left field's going back, and again he can't get there. Now can Kosh come around and score? He's going to do well from there. He's going to try for it, and we get there, do we? Yes, we do. It's a triple for Vockel, an RBI triple. It's 14-2, and Thomas Pepe comes in to face yet another pitcher. And he's 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs. Can he get a 4th RBI already? Pepe. I tell you what, he can. Thomas Pepe, I don't think he's got 4 RBIs in his whole career, and he's got 4 today. 15-2. Stay with me out there. This could be a record score. It's not much of a baseball game for competition-wise, is it? Another walk there for Drew Campbell. Luca Helber comes into bat now. Another full count. 2 out, 2 on, and Helber draws a walk to load the bases. This has been a really good 2-out rally. Byron Mills Jr. is 1 for 3 today. What can he do? Byron Mills gets it up the middle. That's going to further extend the score. Remember when I was worried we weren't going to score any runs this innings? Now we've got 5 of them. 17-2. Oh, these poor alligators. They're purses. They're not alligators anymore. It's Granberg on 99 career hits. Is this the moment? 3-1's the count. He walks to load the bases yet again for Kai Kubina, who is 1 for 3 today. Another full count. Kabina draws a walk. That walks in another run. We're averaging 6 runs an innings. This is outrageous. Leo Burra, 3 for 3 he is, with a chance to extend that. And he can. He goes 4 for 4 with a 2 RBI single. It's 20-2. And no, I'm not saying the time. It is ridiculous. It's another new pitcher. How many pitchers are in their bullpen? Kosh comes in, got his first career hit earlier this innings. Can he get another one? No, he cannot. That should do it for the innings. 8 runs crossed in the 3rd. And I think we may have signed too good of a team here, guys. This is getting ridiculous. Benninghoff to continue to Schultz. 1-2's the count. Another strikeout for the Hoff. He has 9 strikeouts. It brings Conning in. First pitch swing for him. He grounds it there to Thomas Pepe, and that is 2 away as he throws to first. And Arndt comes up to bat. He got hit, I think, last time up. 2-2's the count this time. Another strikeout for Hoff. I make that 10. And we're only through 4 innings. He could get 20 strikeouts this game. It's Vockel to lead us off. He's 2 for 3 today. First pitch swing from Marcel. Up the middle. It's a leadoff single for Vockel. It's a 20th hit of the game. It's a double, is it? What's happened there? It's an error, I think. Thomas Pepe, who is 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs. Come on, Thomas. This is outrageous. Pepe, no, that's going to do it. He did eventually get out. Vockel goes to 3rd, so at least it wasn't for nothing. And Drew Campbell now, who is 2 for 2 with a home run and 2 RBIs with a chance to extend the lead. 3-1's the count, and Drew Campbell draws yet another walk. Luca Helber comes into bat now. He's 2 for 3 today. 3-1's the count on him, and he draws a walk to load the bases with 1 out. And it's going to bring up Byron Mills Jr., who's 2 for 4. He has 2 RBIs already. Can he extend that? 1-0's the count. Byron Mills Jr. hits it well into left field, over left field, and that might clean the bases. 2 have crossed the plate, and that's all it'll do. It's a 2 RBI double for Byron Mills. It's 22-2. And it's going to bring up Granberg, still on 99 career hits. What can he do here? He's got a good chance to drive in some RBIs. Granberg brings up the 100 in style. It's a 3-run home run. It's 100 career hits for Devlin Granberg. And it's 25-2. It's 25-2. This isn't even a cricket score. Maybe it is a cricket score. Kubina now to continue to face yet another new pitcher. We've got to play this mob again tomorrow. I should say too, I did, there was a lot of you guys sort of mentioning in the comments, I think it was, about restructuring the, trying to restructure the league and the draw, the schedule I should say. I did try that. I went to commissioner mode to see if we could fix that. Kabina gets himself a leadoff single, and Bura drops that in for a hit as well, it looks like he does, as Kabina goes to third. And it didn't change anything, so I just left it how it was. I did look on a map of Germany as to where the two, was it Erfurt and Passau, where they were in Germany. And Passau is very much on the southern border. They probably should be in the southern division. As a sack fly there is going to bring home our 26th run of the game. But I just left it. I just left it how the game had it because it didn't change the schedule at all. I tried a couple of things and it just wasn't. I tried moving Passau over and I tried just leaving him in our division, and neither way made any difference. So that's why the schedule still is as it is. But I did check as Tonis Pape gets a good piece of it, and centre field makes the play, and that ends it. Another 6 runs across the plate, and there we go. It's going to be Miller to lead them off against the Hoff. 1 and 2's the count. Are we looking at another strikeout for Hoff? Of course we are. That's 11 now. Medina comes in. He's 0 for 2. 3 and 0's the count. Are we going to walk another one? Yes, we are. I tell you what, for as good as he's been, Hoff, if we play a better team, he's walking a few guys. He's walked, 2? I think he's hit a couple as well. 2 and 2's the count on the next guy, though. Matapritz. That's another strikeout. Unbelievable this is. 12 now for Hoff. Matera comes up. Now, he is 2 for 2 with a home run. He is the one man in their lineup that looks like he has a clue. And he has quite a clue. That is ripped down the left field line. He is now 3 for 3 against Hoff. And there's just signs here as it's going to be another RBI, so it's 26 to 3. There's just signs that against a better batting lineup, maybe we're not as good as we think we are here. Hunter Lewis comes in now. He's 0 for 2. 1 and 2's the count. He gets it back up the middle. Is that going to bring across another run? Yes, it is. It's an RBI single for Hunter Lewis. It's now 26 to 4. And again, Benninghoff's ERA over 7. It's not great. Long comes in. First pitch. Can we nail him at second? No, we can't. The base is stolen. And Benninghoff now faces Nolan Lang with 2 out runner at second. 1 and 2's the count, and Hoff gets another strikeout. 13, lucky 13 through 5 now for the Hoff, and we go back into bat again, and it is Drew Campbell who's 2 for 2 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and a handful of walks. Make that a handful plus 1 of walks, and he has now tied a Flamingos regular season record with 4 walks in a game. And we're only in the 5th innings. Helber comes in the bat now. He's 2 for 3 today. Is he going to draw another walk here? Yes, he is. Runners at first and second with no one out. Byron Mills, who is 3 for 5 today with 4 RBIs. 1 and 2's the count. Byron Mills sits down on 3 strikes. It brings Granberg up. 3 for 3 he is today. 5 RBIs. Already hit 1 home run. What can he do this time? Granberg rips it up the middle, and that might score another one. It is, as Drew Campbell comes around from second to score on the RBI single from Devlin Grandberg. It's 27 to 4 now, and Kubina comes in. He's 2 for 4 today. Full count. Kubina pops it up. And is it going to be a relatively low run scoring innings here? Are we going to get to third? We're not. Oh, well, yes, we are. I thought it was going straight to the base, and he was nowhere near it. But he does get over to third. Runners at the corners, 2 out for Leo Bura, who is 5 for 5 with 4 RBIs. And he is now 6 for 6 with 6 RBIs. Unbelievable by Leo Bura. Bura ties a Bundesliga Nord record for hits with 6. And we're only in the 5th innings. He's going to set a league record here. David Kosh comes into bat. He's 1 for 3 today. 0 and 1's the count. Kosh gets a good piece of it, and it is caught out there by centre field. And that'll do it for the 5th. We didn't win that innings. We only tied that innings. That's disappointing. It's 28 to 4. Hoff comes out to continue to Schultz, who is 0 for 2 today. Full count. And another strikeout. That's 14 strikeouts for Hoff. When do we start hitting records for him? He's 120 pitches in, though. He's probably not going to get as deep as he should do in this game. 0 and 1 on the new batter. That is popped up. That should be caught there by somebody. It's going to be, who's our shortstop? Holber, isn't it? Helber. He makes the play for 2 away. Arndt comes in. He's 0 for 1 today with a couple of walks. 1 and 2's the count. He aren't hitting that. That's 15 strikeouts. And that is the end of the top of the 6th. Another new pitcher as Lewis Fisher comes in. Did we have Lewis Fisher at one point? That name sounds familiar. No, we did not. And he's going to face Vockel first up. Vockel is 4 for 5 today. 0 and 2's the count. Come on, Marcel. He swings through strike 3. Maybe they found a good pitcher at last. Thomas Pepe, who is 3 for 5 today. 3 and 0's the count. Is he going to draw a walk? Yes, he is. The 1-out walk for Pepe. And that brings up Campbell, who needs 1 more walk to break the club record. He's got a full count. Can he do it? He's popped it up, I think. I don't think it's leaving as it's deep. It's not quite deep enough, and that is 2 away. Pepe stays at first, and Helber now, who is 2 for 3 today with a handful of walks. 1 and 2's the count. And they've kept this scoreless. It took them 6 tries, but eventually they've kept this scoreless. It's still 28-4. And it is the change in pitching now as Vindermeyer comes on to face Wiener Miller. Come on, Janice. What can he do? Full count on his first batter. And he walks him. Come on, Janice, mate. You're better than that. Medina comes in. He's 0 for 2. 1 and 2's the count. There's a strikeout. Excellent work there by Windermeyer. Matapritz comes up. He's 0 for 2 today. 1 out runner at first. 2 and 2's the count. That should be a double play. No, we just get the 1. Surely there was a play at second there, guys. Anyway, it's Nick Matera. 3 for 3 with a home run and 3 RBIs. He is the class of their team. He was all over the Hoff. What can Windermeyer do with him? He can sit him straight back down. Excellent stuff. And we stretch with a relatively comfortable lead. Just the 24 runs in front we are. Byron Mills Jr. to lead us off. He is 3 for 6 today. 1 and 1's the count. Byron Mills Jr. gets it into left field, and that is a lead-off single for our catcher. I wonder if we will start pinch hitting soon. Granberg comes up. He is 4 for 4 with 6 RBIs. Full count. Granberg strikes out. There goes the perfect batting record. Only Leo Burra still batting 1,000 this season. It's Cabina, who's 2 for 5 this season. 1 and 2's the count. This season, this game, it's all the same. He strikes out as well. I tell you what, Fisher's looked okay, hasn't he? It's now Leo Burra who needs 1 more hit to break the league record. He's 6 for 6 with 5 RBIs. And he will stay 6 hits. He'll be 6 for 7 now, as that is caught out there in right field. And that's 2 scoreless innings in a row now. And Vindermeyer comes back in to face Hunter Lewis, who is 1 for 3. 2 and 1's the count. That should be caught out there. Vockel and Kosh are both in the vicinity. Vockel will make the play. That's 1 away. And we need 5 more outs. Nolan Lang comes in. He's 0 for 2 today. 0 and 2 is also the count. No one on, 1 out. Make that 2 out. As Vindermeyer strikes out Lang. Schultz comes in now. He is 0 for 3. 3 and 0 is the count. Is Vindermeyer going to walk him on 4 pitches? He is. That's ridiculously silly, isn't it, mate? Connings comes up. He is 0 for 3 today. Runner at first. A first pitch swing. That's up the middle, and that is going to continue this innings. Is the runner going to get to third? No, he is not. And as comfortable as this game is, I'd like to not be giving up as many runs as we are. Arndt comes in now. He's 0 for 2. Full count. 2 out, 2 on, and it's another walker. We've loaded the bases. Come on, Janice, mate. Come on. Wiener Miller comes in. He is 0 for 2. One thing we don't want to do, ideally, he does get the strikeout, with the fixtures coming so thick and fast here and a limited bullpen, what we don't want to do, we want to sort of use minimal pitches each game that we can. Kosh to lead us off here in what should be our last batting innings of the game. Let's see what he can do. He's popped that up, and that will unfortunately be out, because what we would like to do, ideally, is get Leo Burra up again, wouldn't we, to see if he can get that record, but we need to bat through because he's the last out, last innings. Marcel Vockel, who is 4 for 6. 0 and 2's the count. And I tell you what, they finally found somebody who knows how to pitch a baseball, haven't they? Their last 2 guys have been quite good. Pape with 2 out, no one on. 2 and 0's the count. Thomas Pape. Oh, that's a wonderful piece of hitting by Thomas Pape. To the fence it goes. And that might be triple Tori. No, it's not. It's a double for Thomas Pape. He's not very quick, so I'm not surprised that he holds up at second. And that's going to give a chance now and Pape's injured on the play. We've had to take him out of the ball game. That should mean Friedendorfer comes in. It does. And Drew Campbell now with a chance to break the record for walks. He's 2 for 3 despite having batted 20 times. And surely this is it, 3-0. He's going to get the record. Hey, there we go. It's the first time ever we will clap a walk, but it is, he ties the Bundesliga Nord record with 5 walks. I don't think he's going to get a chance to break that. But with 2 out, we have runners at first and second for Helber, who is 2 for 4 today. First pitch swing, Helber rips it up the middle. That might score Thomas Pape, does it? It does. A 2-out RBI single for Helber. It's 29-4, and it's Byron Mills Jr. who has gone 4 for 7 today. 1 and 2's the count. Mills Jr. strikes out, and that'll do it. Unfortunately, unless there is really some very unfortunate comeback, Leo Bura is destined to not break that record, or not today, not yet anyway, not today. It's Sven Mitchell coming in. A first look at him. 0 and 2 is the count. Let's see what he can do in a Flamingos shirt. Well hit, but Vockel's there, straight to him, and that is 1 away. Michael now to Metapritz, who's 0 for 3. Can we keep the 0? It's a first pitch swing. I tell you what, he's got a bit of velocity about him, doesn't he? And that's a stunning catch in centre field by Marcel Vockel. 2 away. And it is Nick Matera, who has been definitely their man of the match. 3 and 1's the count, and we walk him. We still can't get on top of him. It's Hunter Lewis now, who's 1 for 4 today. 2-out runner at first, a full count. And it's another walk. We've got 2 runners on now. Let's just finish this. Nolan Lang, who is 0 for 3. 2-out runners at first and second. Lang pops it up. That should do it. That's how you start a season off. 28-4 on opening day. The Flamingos have absolutely smashed the Alligators. So a quick look at some records that have been set during that game. Byron Mills Jr. equaled the league record for most at-bats. Leo Bura equaled the record for most hits. If we keep going over here, Leo Bura, no, that's not this season. What else have we done here? Roshek, that's last season. There was one other one I think I saw. Oh yeah, Drew Campbell, of course, has equaled the most amount of walks in a game. So absolutely dominant, record-breaking stuff there by the Berlin Flamingos, and it's not going to surprise you to see we are top of the division. Both the new teams won, which is interesting. The Bond Capitals lost, and the Untouchables have lost. So maybe a strange opening day there. Yeah, that's very, very interesting indeed. But there we go, guys. That is it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And we will be back next time for... I kind of want to... It's early in the season, but I kind of want to come back and see the Paderborn Untouchables, if I'm honest. So we might come back for the second game of that series, and I think we should have an idea then exactly how good we're going to be. The All-Star game isn't too far into this season either, because it's so compact. So we'll come back for the Paderborn Untouchables, the second game in that series. It's not too far into the season. Like I said, it'll just give us an idea then of exactly how we stand ahead of this one, and if we do just want to kind of skip through it. I mean, the season's going to take, as you can see there, just over a month anyway. So, yeah, it's not going to take long to get through this one. So we'll be back for the Paderborn Untouchables next time, guys. Until then, thumbs up if you like that, and subscribe if you're new. And I've been Aussie Villain. Take care.